Treats, fruits. We recommend fruits and fruits only. The only store-bought treat that I have ever given any of my rabbits is papaya tablets. There is a theory that papaya and pineapple have an enzyme in it that helps break down hair. It can't hurt. So Oxbow, and there is another company that makes Oxbow. Well, another company makes their own papaya tablet, but it's a tiny little tablet. They can get 1 or 2 a day. They love them. It's a great way to interact with your bunny. But they can have fruit, 1 to 2 tablespoons per 4 pounds of body weight. So Gus, who is 4 to 6 pounds, can have a slice of a banana, just a slice, about a 2 tablespoon slice of a banana, and that's it. One of the secrets that I use in training is that I will take a tablespoon's worth of raisins, again, dry raisins, no sugar on them. Can't pull them out of the raisin bran box because they go with sugar. Put them in my pocket, and when the bunny is doing something that I like, pop a raisin in their mouth. That's how I've trained all my rabbits. And I've trained some pretty nasty bunnies, let me just tell you. And I recommend it to families who are adopting a rabbit into the home. Sit down on the floor, read a book, ignore the rabbit, and then come over to you, put a raisin out there for them. Don't try and pat them, just don't have the raisin. What eventually happens is that rabbit will tackle you at some point because they know that you're the raisin queen. I actually made the mistake of having my New Zealand Flemish Giant, which was a 9-pound bunny, take the raisins from my mouth. And one evening I woke up with a 9-pound rabbit on my chest, sniffing my mouth to see if maybe I left a raisin in there before I went to bed. So I had to stop doing that because, and the reason I was doing this with this rabbit is because he came into HRC, he was afraid of his own shadow. He was an outdoor bunny and he was abused by a sibling rabbit. And so I was trying to, we love you, we give you raisins. And I had to stop doing that because I couldn't breathe with a 9-pound rabbit on my chest. So,
I have a question about the raisins. Are they bad for their teeth at all?
it is, anything that has sugar in it is bad for their teeth. But again, we're restricting it to 1 to 2 tablespoons a day. Again, you'll hear people say, oh my God, don't give them carrots because carrots are high in sugar, but fruit has far more sugar than carrots do. I don't restrict carrots so much because they have half the amount of sugar that any of these other things. I've also heard people say, don't give them grapes. Well, raisins are really just dried grapes because there's too much sugar in them. Again, it's moderation. These are treats. We're not saying this has to happen. These are treats, and they should be treated as treats. In the back of the next.
Now, last time you were actually in here for the Dakin kids, I hadn't realized in all my years with bunnies that they actually could get the peel of the banana, and you had said that's actually better than giving them a slice. Mm-hmm. The one thing I couldn't remember and I could not find anywhere is how much of that peel can one rabbit get?
Oh, they'll eat the whole peel.
Well, I was wondering if the whole peel is okay because it's technically fiber, not sugar in it. It's fibers.
No sugar in it. And I don't know, have you ever tried eating a banana peel? It's disgusting.
They like it.
They love it.
They love it.
It's because it smells like a banana. I'm like, you're not really eating a banana, but they love the banana peels.
Couldn't figure out how much they could get, so I just started buying bananas, and I'll eat the banana for my lunch, and then they get the peel, so everyone gets one side. Because I was afraid if I gave them more than one side, I didn't know what the limit was.
The only thing, and I haven't heard a lot about this, the concern with the peels is if there's pesticides. So you'll want to wash it like you would anything else. But I've been given bananas
so
to rabbits.
So one full peel is okay for 2 bunnies. One full banana peel is okay for one bunnies.
Again, a lot of it depends too on the size of the bunny. It's the banana peel is not much different than a vegetable.
Yeah, which is good because they don't get a lot of
right. And the nice thing about the banana peel is there is a lot of fiber in it.
Yeah.
I think she's next to you. Okay.
Just a quick question. Do you have an opinion on fresh fruit versus dry?
I have lots of opinions.
Would you like to share that opinion?
I'll
Your
share my
preference?
opinion. The fresh fruit are gonna be better for them than the dried fruit, because dried fruit is gonna be, there's no water content, so now you're taking all those sugars and you're shriveling them up. And the reason why I like the raisins is I can put it in my pocket. When I'm training a bunny, I'll use the raisins. If I'm not training a rabbit, I prefer to use the fresh fruits, a full grape as opposed to a raisin. So, yeah. There's some people say you shouldn't ever give the rabbits dried fruit. Again, not everybody has the same opinion. It's not much different than raising your child. You know, some people should say you should never bring your kid out to a fast food restaurant. I'm kind of one of those people. And then there's some people who apparently feel it's perfectly okay to bring their child every day to a fast food restaurant.
Is there anything in the Timothy hay blocks that isn't good for them?
Anything in the,
Do you know the Timothy hay cubes that they sell in the pet stores?
They're usually horse treats.
Is there anything in them? I mean, is that just
the
the fact that
Timothy,
hay
the
or is
cubes
there-
are usually, they're just hay that
Yeah.
they basically
Yeah.
crunch down into cubes. I don't think, you can look at I don't know if they had the ingredients, I don't think they're required
I don't
to.
think there was anything bad. They love
Yeah.
them more than the
Yeah,
hay.
It's,
So I just
it's
wanted to
fine
just
for,
make sure.
the horses that we have, it's fine for the horses to get basically as many as they want. I have a couple that are bratty, and that's literally the only way that we hay. And we've brought them in here, no, like the horses at my house. And we brought a few in here, and the
Yeah, they're not adopting
people
them.
less bratty than the
Yeah, I love
Like,
them.
it
I love
takes them forever to eat
Yeah.
it because of how
Yeah.
compacted it is. and-
It's nice to have for their teeth.
Yeah.
But the thing that people don't realize, and I actually forgot to mention this, is another reason why the hay is so important for the bunnies is because it helps, it's a lot of chewing, so it helps keep their teeth in check. Their teeth grow continuously. And when I give my bunnies the veggies, I don't cut them up for them, because you're doing something that their teeth should be doing, which is grinding up hard to eat food. That's why their teeth grow constantly, because that's what Mother Nature has intended for them. So, you know, people will sit there and cut up a cute little salad, and I'm like, I just throw the full vegetables right in. You're next.
With the banana peels, we buy our produce wholesale,
Okay.
and when you open the box of bananas,
Uh-huh.
we have the plastic, the smell of the gas that they put in is sickening.
Yeah,
These are reasonably good quality
yeah.
produce. So I always wonder about the gas on the, it maybe probably goes in the side too, but mostly stays on the peel, if that would be good for the rabbits.
Gas doesn't usually attach itself to solid things. It usually just kind of distributes itself, yeah. I don't think you have to worry. But like, no different than you would with any other fruit. You just wash
Yes.
soapy water, warm soapy water, and you should be good.
I've always heard that they should never be given seeds. Is
Absolutely.
that true?
And the opinion I have on that one, because we want to know my opinion,
Absolutely.
no seeds.
Well, because I was
None.
wondering, because it's
Nada.
not even under the never feed for your
It
diet.
should be. Can I borrow someone's book for a second? I wrote
Grains
this.
like you, nuts and breakfast cereal.
It should be. Maybe we had kind of some space
You
limitations.
might assume not for season.
See, they'll eat them. They're not supposed to.
Yeah,
Let me
it's-
find out. Never. Nuts, legumes, grains, breakfast cereals. You know what? We're gonna have to add on. The next one will add seeds.
I just wanted to make sure that that was actually true and that I wasn't.
Oh, no,
hearing.
well, the reason why, first of all, seeds have a lot of calories in them. When you're thinking about what a seed's job is, especially trees, it's gonna make this big, huge thing. So there's a lot of calories in seeds. Seeds work very well for birds, who use up a lot of energy. Rabbits aren't using up as much energy as birds do, so they need the calories. The other reason why seeds aren't good is because remember that digestive tract that we were talking about, fermenting? Seeds get stuck in that digestive tract and can create abscess, it can create GI stasis. GI stasis, and I'll mention this in the health part of things, is not a disease. It's a symptom, usually of something else. But I cannot tell you how many times people have called us a little too late because when the rabbits stopped eating, they didn't take them to the vet. And chances are there's something else going on that's causing that. And so that kind of gets this symptom, gets this name called GI stasis. So, okay, I think we've,
There's one more.
oh, we've got more questions, okay. You go first, because we've already talked to him.
At our shelter, we currently have 6 rabbits.
Okay.
So in the morning, most of the time, we cut up an apple into about like 1/6. Is that too much? Should we cut that back?
How big are the bunnies?
Most of them are more towards the 6 pounds. They're around.
Guess the size?
Some are a little bit bigger, but
Okay.
yeah, that's our smallest.
That's not bad.
Okay.
If you were feeding that much to a dwarf,
Yeah.
Jesse's not quite a dwarf, but he's a little smaller. But there's some, dwarfs, they can be two pounds. 2-pound rabbits should not be getting this big. The only caution I have with apples is you want to make sure they shouldn't have seeds. Normally,
Oh, yeah.
the seeds have arsenic in them, so you want to make sure that even they don't have like that. When you're cutting up an apple, and sometimes you get that little chafe of the seed.
Yeah.
You want to make sure they don't get that in.
Yeah, we just kind of cut out the whole core.
Yeah.
The only other question I have is pit food. Anything like cherries should be bad, they should be avoided, don't they?
If they're pitted, you can
Because
have them.
for guinea pigs, it says it's an absolute no-no because of gas loading,
Yeah.
so I don't know about rabbits. What do you think?
Guinea pigs and rabbits can share some of the same issues. That's really not one. I haven't heard that cherries are an issue with bunnies. Typically, people don't give their rabbits cherries because there's a
Yeah.
pit and they shouldn't have a pit.
So like peaches,
Yeah.
apricots, you shouldn't give guinea pigs.
People have given their rabbits dried apricots. I mean, the thing is, you're not giving any of the bigger fruits, you're not giving them a whole fruit, you're just slicing off a piece of the fruit. Whereas a cherry or like a grape you could chuck the whole fruit at them. Again, seedless grapes, gotta make sure they're seedless. Same thing with cherries, I mean, if they have a pit in them, chances are you don't want the rabbit. You don't want the rabbit getting the pit, because they'll eat it.